Today's rabbit hole, my Bigfoot HUD tracker. What we're looking at is 40 BFRO sighting reports. That's the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. And yes, that's a real thing. It's plotted on a pure canvas projection in the continental U.S. Latitude and longitude converted to pixel coordinates, a bounding box, some linear interpolation. The whole projection is like 4 lines of code, and it works because geography, it turns out, is just math with better PR. The cluster engine is doing a proximity scan every frame. For every unvisited sighting, it grabs all other sightings within 50 pixels and groups them. The centroid of that group becomes the heat map blob center. Those double pulse rings, the radar pings, those only fire on clusters of 3 or more reports. Hot zones, repeat locations. The Pacific Northwest and the Appalachian Corridor both light up like crazy, which again, either meaningful or a function of population density near forests. Both things are true. Click any dot, you get the full field report, Class A or Class B. Class A is a direct visual sighting. Class B is tracks, vocalizations, indirect evidence. The detail panel pulls up a county, state, year, coordinates, and the actual case description. Real descriptions. Things like cast of a 17-inch track taken, thermal ridges visible under magnification, stride 54 inches. A 54-inch stride. For context, the average human stride is about 30 inches. A large man running is maybe 48. 54 inches is not human. Unless it is, and they just have very long legs. The live feed panel in the bottom left is pulling the 8 most recent active sightings from whatever date range you've got filtered. As you scroll back through time, the feed updates. You can watch the color drain out of it. Bright green recent reports fading back into that dim olive of the pre-digital era. Here's the reason I built this. I've got a SQLite database with thousands of BFRO sightings. I've got a random forest habitat model running on that data. I've been doing actual quantitative analysis on this for a while now, and every time I wanted to see the data, I was firing up matplotlib or something equally ugly. I needed a proper interface, something that felt like it deserved the data, something that looked like the ops center of an organization that takes it seriously. So I over-engineered it. The next version wires this directly into the SQL database via the FAST API endpoint. All 4,000 plus BFRO reports. Real-time filtered by class, state, decade, and elevation band. Maybe a terrain correlation layer pulled from the USGS elevation data. One could posit that I've gone too far down this particular rabbit hole. One could also posit that a proper field operations HUD for cryptid research is exactly the kind of problem worth over-engineering. Both things are true.